Hi, my name is Ryan Wu, and I am a 19-year-old speaker. Hi, my name is Ryan Wu, and I am a 19-year-old speaker from Canada. I prefer competitions by taking a look at the events, and I usually practice those events. I practice by doing lots of solves and also just refreshing algorithms and working on habits that I can improve on. My routine usually before I compete is to just warm up to make sure my hands are in shape and that my mind is fresh and that I'm able to focus well. My tips for someone who's trying to improve is to go online, as there are multiple resources. There are lots of forums and like servers and groups that you can join where people share tips and tricks and methods to get faster at speedcubing. I got speedcubing in 2017. I was watching some friends solve a cube, and I wanted to also try it. And then I also watched YouTube videos that people solve in like 5 seconds, and then that really got me inspired to want to get speedcubing. That's how I started. My favorite speedcuber is Martin's Egg-Doll. That's because he's currently the world's best all-rounder, and all-rounder is also one of my specialties. My favorite speedcuber this year has the Navy Championships, where I competed in finals. I was the highest seed for Canada, but I ended up getting fourth at the Canadians. For me, I just take this opportunity to just kind of practice being in a TED format, especially, and just be able to get better at competing in general.
we're just about ready to get started. Welcome, everyone. We are so excited to have you at Rubik Speedcubing Canada All-Stars 2023. Thanks for being here. We're hoping for a great evening. We want to acknowledge that today we are meeting on the traditional territories of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples. Toronto is also covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit. We're really excited to be here at Spin Master's offices in Toronto, and really excited to be teaming up with Rubik's to put on this event. This is also an official WCA competition, so all the solves that you see happen here tonight are going to be officially recognized by the WCA. We have several WCA delegates here helping us officiate tonight's competition. We have Sarah Strong, Michael Zhang, Evelyn Sato, Nick McKee, Shanglin Ye, Liam Oravec, Abdullah Gulab, Jonathan Esperez, and myself, Alyssa. I don't think I forgot anyone. Yeah, we got them all. A few housekeeping items for people who are here in the room with us. The first thing is, if you haven't found them yet, if you need the bathroom, they're just down the hallway and immediately to your left. We ask that you just stay in this room. If you do need to step outside of this area in this room at any point in the evening, if you could just come and tap one of us organizers on the shoulder to let us know, we would really appreciate it. And as well, Speedcubing involves a high amount of concentration, and so we ask that there be no flash photography this evening, and also to silence your cell phones and devices. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of how this evening's competition will go. So it's going to happen in 3 rounds. In our first round, we're going to have all 28 of our competitors this evening compete in 2 groups. So the first group you'll see will be the 28th to 15th people on the psych sheet, and then 14th to number 1 on the in the second group. After that, we'll put in all the results and see who the top 21 competitors are. They will advance to the second round and do another set of 5 solves. And then finally, we will have our final round, which will be the top 12 competitors. And so with that, we will start off with group 1. So if you are a competitor in group 1, you can go submit your puzzles and take a seat in the competitor waiting area. And we will have our first solves of the evening shortly. Thanks so much, everyone.
Oh, we missed this on camera, but hey everyone, this is Kevin McGarr here with Eric Lineback. We'll be commentating this year's Rubik Speedcubing Canada All-Stars. I've been competing since 2014, though not so much recently. And Eric, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hey, what's going on everybody online from around the world? I am Eric Lineback, here with Kevin McGarr, as you just heard. We're a couple oldies in the game. We've been competing for quite a long time. You said
2014 was my first competition. Oh, there we are.
All right, here we are. Hello, welcome. Yeah, I'm going back to 2007, I think. So we missed the cutoff for some of the best in Canada, who you're about to see live for you here in Toronto.
Yeah, so fun fact, I actually learned how to speedcube from Eric back in 2014. We met at work during internships during university.
That's true.
And I had known how to solve a cube back in high school, but was, like a minute and a half or something like that. And then you told me this whole speedcubing thing existed, and that's how I got into it.
That's it. So we got a long history here, Kevin and I. Kevin actually also broke his wrist months after learning, which is an essential component of solving a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, I do remember that. We went skiing. Or was that with you? No, that wasn't with you.
But I remember it was, shortly after.
One of my, I think, favorite speedcubing moments was my very first competition with you, where my very first official solve ever was a 6-move Pilau skip.
Yes. Imagine today.
At the time, I think I was like a 35-second solver, and I ended up with a 21.
I actually remember that, yeah. Yeah, so if you're about to witness 28 of Canada's fastest speedcubers, here we are on screen in Group 1, you'll never see a Canadian competition this fast.
Yeah, honestly.
Potentially, we'll see.
I definitely wouldn't make the cut. Eric could probably kind of make the tail end of the cut.
we're a little washed up at this point, but yeah, we're going to see some fast times. Now, if somebody on screen here gets a 6-move solution, this could be a
6-move solution. 6-move
yeah. This could be a big record.
It could. Yeah.
As Alyssa mentioned on camera, this is an official competition. So anyone who goes up there and throws down a really fast time will be making records today. let's wish the best for our 28 Canadian Speedcubers.
Yeah, and we have 3 full rounds of solving too, so there's lots of opportunities. We're only losing 7
right.
people to the second round, and then I think the finals is it top 12? Top 12.
Top 12.
So 12 people are going to get 3 rounds of solving. A lot of people get 2 rounds of solving. Hopefully we get some good fast times.
Right.
Maybe some easy scrambles here and there, I'm not sure how much of the field is color neutral versus white or white-yellow, but it'll be interesting to see.
So let's do a recap. For anyone new to the wild world of competitive Rubik's Cubing, tell us how the competitions usually work, Kevin. How do you go through the rounds? How do they rank you among your competitors?
Sure. So every person will go up and they'll do 5 solves. You'll end up dropping your fastest and your worst, and you get an average of the last 3. They call that the average of 5, even though it's only 3 of them that are counting. Then those averages will get ranked, and then in regular WCA competitions, some fraction of those will move on to the next round, and depending how many rounds, those keep getting whittled down until finals. So in this case, we have 28 going to 21, then going to 12 people. So yeah, everyone kind of gets 1 gimme of a bad solve that gets cut, but also if you get 1 lucky solve, it also doesn't matter as much because that also gets cut. So. To try and even it out, yeah.
Yeah, so somebody woke up on the wrong side of bed, we forgive it.
Yeah, or if you get that lucky 6-move last layer, you gotta get lucky twice.
Yeah, you gotta get lucky twice, that's it. Because we are here to twist, turn, and learn.
Oh, and it looks like we've also just started.
Oh, we're getting started, here we go.
So this is where I apologize and don't know everyone by name.
This is Rowan, we got Rowan coming
yeah.
up here. First solve of the evening. So you'll see competitors get around 15 seconds max to look at the cube before you start your solve. So you'll see on screen some people studying the cube before they go. And then when you're ready to start solving, you put your hands down on the timer in front of you, and it starts as soon as you lift your hands. So looks like Rowan, just missed him on camera. I think couldn't see his time. We're way up here in the back.
Can't see the left side.
There we go, 8.39. Not a bad solve for Rowan.
Yeah, their PB average is actually just an 808, so that's right in line with probably about where they would feel to be. I don't know how much better or worse they've gotten since this average, but
nice. Look at this lightning fast, sub 8 seconds, 7.96. Again, some of the fastest in the country. I mean, the fastest in the country are here today.
Now, back when you were in your early days cubing, if anyone got a sub 10.
Oh, that's history. That's history.
People were clapping.
That's right. They were shouting world records when it wasn't a world record. It was just such a rare event to see a time under 10 seconds. But now, pretty much everyone here on screen.
Harris with a not as good 10.4 there.
See, look at this, 8.1.
8.1.
Now you might notice the cube there on screen is a little askew, the top layer. So there is a penalty, where it's commonly known as a
+2.
A +2. So
now that was not a +2, just for a record.
That one was good, yeah. So if your cube, when you put your hands down to stop the time, if one layer is turned more than, is it 45?
I guess
45,
yeah. How's math
if it's
work?
not fully solved, well, maybe we'll show you on camera next time. But you get a +2 second penalty. So if this, as you see, 9.32, +2 would make that 11.3. But that was a good solve, so don't have to worry about that.
And then obviously if you touch your hands down on the timer and it's just not solved, you get a DNF or a did not finish. There's also other penalties for if you take too long in inspection or if you don't tap the timer correctly, and there's probably other ones that I don't even know about.
Yeah.
But these people here are all very experienced, so hopefully we don't see too many of these penalties or mistakes anywhere.
You do hate to see it when it happens.
Yeah, it's not fun. I believe Bill at one point had the record for the fastest +2. I remember that
in the world?
Battle of Waterloo. He got a 4 something that was a +2.
You hate
so
to
it
see
ended
it.
6. I don't know if that's still the case anymore, but that was 5 years ago or something.
Nice clean solves to start the competition though. And great camera work. Look at the quality, the production value. 7.4.
Oh, sorry.
That's quick. No, I mean, I'm in equal amazement. Cool.
Oh, we have a corner twist there. Unfortunate.
Which?
So I think everyone here is solving CFOP that I've seen so far. I see no Ru. So Eric, do you want to just walk through kind of the steps of a CFOP solve?
Yeah, let's do it. So there are many methods for solving the cube. Probably the most common has a bunch of different names. It's just the beginner's method. You might hear it called the layer by layer method, which involves making sort of a plus sign or a cross on any color. And then you fill in the first layer of the cube. And again, you have to memorize a bunch of algorithms to do this. Not too many for the most basic method. and then you kind of fill it in a layer at a time. But what you're going to see here is a lot. I think most of the competitors here use the method called CFOP, which stands for cross, F2L, OLL, and PLL. So there's 4 pillars of the solve. Knowing full CFOP is about, how many is it? Like,
oh gosh, I think OLL is
80
50
algs?
something and PLL is 20 something. So yeah,
70?
probably like 80, 90. Depends if you like alg F2L versus kind of intuitive. But
Exactly.
We'll say 100 is like the cap there.
yeah, so maybe like anyone here on screen has got to have memorized at least 100 algorithms. Many, though, as well, a lot more. So there's a lot more advanced variations people can learn. So they probably learn up to, like, ZBLL is what, like 500?
I think that moveset's 500. Or
Yeah,
even just
so-
like slight variations on algs. I'm guessing a lot of these people know like 1,000 algorithms at least.
Yeah. And that's what it takes to be the best in the country.
Yeah, so that CFOP method, you'll still get that. What's that?
Sorry, we got Harris Chan up.
Oh, Harris Chan. Yeah,
Harris Chan. Tell the chat, Kevin. Tell the chat.
Harris is the person who's been cubing here the longest, or at least been competing the longest. He's been competing for 16 years. Is anyone here actually under 16? There were people here who were not even
13,
born when
yeah.
Harris started to compete.
It's
which
true.
is kind of crazy.
It's true. This is Harris on screen for those watching at home. He is, the longest competitor here in the building, and still has it. You know. See, I don't know if that's in line with his.
No, his PB average is 8.2, though I think that's not. I think that might be a bit of an outlier.
Gotcha.
I guess I could look up what he tends to get. Yeah, he's been to 51 competitions over the course of his career, over 16 years. So not as dense as you've seen other competitors, especially now with a lot more competitions going on. People will hammer out a bunch per year, but...
Well, Thompson Clark, he's our most competing guy in the
I think
building.
he might be in the next round. I haven't seen him yet. It looks like Harris is around a high 9, low 10 these days. So I'm sure he's not happy with that 11, but...
It's the nerves, initial competition nerves. We all get
He's
it.
never been commentated by us before, so that's really
A lot
the
of
big
pressure.
nerve factor.
A lot of pressure.
Nice 7.1, very clean
Might be the fastest we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I apologize, I can't actually see the left side of the competition floor, so if there's any good solves behind the pole,
We'll call it out. We've got Roan going up for another solve on the right, inspecting the cube. Again, take that full 15 seconds usually. You can plan the initial steps as best you can.
Yeah, so you'll actually see the judge right there just mouth something. That was the 8-second warning, so they give them a little warning to let them know they're getting close to 15 seconds. Then you get another one at, I think it's 12, and then they tell you to go.
Then you got to get
So you
going.
get a penalty.
Ooh, a
That
little
was
lock
the
up.
final stage PLO with a bit of a lockup there for
Yeah.
a 10.61. And it's a 10.61, not a 10.611. We actually cut off the last digit.
Right.
Don't know why, but we did.
Here we go. Another solve by Harris. Again, Harris on the left.
Look at the juxtaposition here from the ages.
So Harris got me into Speedcubing. I
so-
met Harris in 2007. I'm really dating myself here, but I saw Harris, win the competition in 2007, and he added me on MSN Messenger. Can you believe that?
Messenger, holy smokes.
Yeah, back in the day, and we've been competing ever since.
Yeah, he's actually a 10 times North American continental record holder in the 3x3
Yeah.
back in the day.
That's a big title.
And a 29 times Canadian national record holder in all sorts of events, 3x3, 4x4, 5, one-handed. And then he won the Canadian National Championship a few times, 2007, 9, 11, and 13. Very impressive.
Now, of course,
That's good.
yeah, this is it
7.7, very nice.
with a V perm.
Now, what's a
Not
V
bad.
perm? What is a
Great
perm?
question. So a perm is short for permutation. So one thing, again, for the viewers at home who might be new to the art of speedcubing, you'll probably notice watching the competitors that moments before they slam their hands down, you'll see typically a completed yellow side. So here we're going to see it. You'll be a full yellow, and then about a second before it's done, there's the yellow. Oh, a little bit of a drop. Still a great time, but
Still has a smile.
so again, the method that most people use to compete is CFOP. It ends in PLL, which is a permutation of the last layer. So what you might hear, well, we're the only ones on the mic, but you might hear us say like, oh, that was a T perm, that was a V perm. These are all just short for what the last algorithm was that the competitor had. Some are better than others. There is kind of an element of luck with your solution and how the cube comes mixed. But yeah, you'll see the yellow come together. We can tell what the final algorithm would be, and some are like way faster than others.
Yeah, so B is one of the less good ones with the diagonal corners all swapped. There's 21 of them in total. That was a J firm, one of the faster ones right there.
Yep.
And some of these people will be able to execute those PLLs in like half a second, which is crazy because I don't actually know the official move counts, but they're somewhere between 9 and 20 moves kind of thing. So that means people are turning up, 10 plus moves a second.
Twist, turn, and learn, baby.
Twist, turn, and learn.
That's what you got to do to be with the
step we
best.
just saw right there was OLL, so where you orient the last layer. So in this case, when he's solving white bottom, yellow top, that's where you see all the yellow stickers start to appear on the same side.
Now, if you're interested in learning how to solve the Rubik's Cube, what do we do? Well, there's so many methods out there. There's so many like beginner tutorials. Everyone knows YouTube. I mean, you're watching this on YouTube, so you're already halfway there. Check out beginner Rubik's Cube tutorial.
They actually have them on the Rubik's channel.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, perfect.
One more step removed. So after
You're
the
already
live
there.
stream's over, if you've been inspired by some of the best in the country here, go pick up a Rubik's Cube and check out the videos on the channel. And you can learn step by step how to solve the whole thing.
I think that is one of the biggest misconceptions. I know, like, when I've told people that I know how to solve a cube, it's always like, oh, you must be so smart, or it's really hard to do. But, in reality, it's not. It's not that difficult. It's very difficult to figure it out by yourself, but it's not so hard to follow instructions and learn the process.
That's
it. Can obviously get hard to be fast, and it takes a lot of time, but to actually learn how to solve one, it can be a good experience that I think anyone can do.
Anyone.
There's the nice 9 point.
Yeah. It really is a lot more accessible than most people think. But if you hear someone who tells you, oh, I was just messing around with it and I happened to solve it, don't trust them.
They were probably lying.
That's very unlikely. So yeah, you go home and you tell your friends and family how you're watching the Rubik Speedcubing All-Stars. And it took you back to that one time in Christmas when you were messing with the cube and you somehow solved it. That's not true.
Yeah, or you need to buy a lottery ticket, one of the two.
Yeah.
The lottery might be more likely, actually.
Actually, yeah, maybe.
It probably is.
But of course, what's the other fallback that anyone struggling with the cube?
Peeling the stickers off.
This is it.
Now, you'll actually notice, I don't think anyone here has a cube that actually has stickers on it. At least no one in this round. Cubes these days, a lot of them are stickerless, is what they're called, where the actual pieces of plastic themselves have the colors on them.
Yes.
As you can see kind of on this one, so there are no stickers. One very, very slight advantage is you can kind of see the far side of the cube without looking at it because the color bleeds over.
Yeah.
Not that I think anyone consciously does that, but I do know there was some debate early on about if these were allowed or not.
Like that, right?
Or even just like, I can tell this is blue because there's a blue tinge on the other side.
Ah, genius. Yeah. But yeah, everyone's going so fast, you would never.
No, at this point.
You wouldn't be able to use that.
I think we're nearing the end of this round here. And so this was the, I believe, 28th to 15th fastest solvers of the All-Star event here.
Yep.
So all of these times are very, very fast. We should probably see even faster times next round.
Yeah, as people sort of get the nerves out and move on to the second and third rounds. And this also, fun fact, is a bit of a unique format of competition. This is one of the most strict cutoffs to register, not even to move on.
Yeah. Most competitions, anyone can kind of register, and there's the regular competition limit of just like 100 or so people.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
But yeah, in this case, you had to be a sub 10, I believe, right? Or
sub 9.
Sub 9.
Even harder.
Okay.
Yeah, even harder.
To even register. So we should only be seeing pretty fast people here today.
And that's why, Kevin, we're calling them the All-Stars. You got to be sub 9 to even show up. Oh, there's a +2 on
That's
screen.
what we were talking about before. So because it's only one turn off, but more than 45 degrees, it's just a +2. If it was 2 turns off, it ends up being a DNF. So you can have a cube that actually looks very kind of unsolved if you have 2 different sides all just 45 degrees off.
Yep.
Oh, very nice.
7, yeah.
7.6. You can see he was very happy with that.
Clearly happy with the fist pump. Could be one of Harris's last solves coming up here. Oh, really good solve on the left, too. Oh, it's going to be T-perm?
Ooh, a little bit of a lock on the PLO there.
It looks
I think
good.
That might still be good.
Looks good.
Looks like they might call it. Oh, no, we got a thumbs up.
Oh, that might be a +2. You see how that one side is?
Maybe a bit more. From here it's a pretty hard angle.
It looks like it's just past the
Can't see.
mark.
That's Mr. Esperaz, right?
And so this is the challenge. Like you're trying to solve this thing as fast
I
as you
just
can.
saw a 2 go up. That was a +2.
Oh, it's +2.
Yeah. A delicate ended up coming over and double checking.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
Nice seeing you. Good, good, good. The fellow competitors come say hi to us. So.
Of course, we got to catch up. We've been competing for years as well. We might be a little dated back here on the mics, but these are a lot of our good friends too. We've traveled with them. Harris just came up and we caught up. So a lot of these people we haven't seen in years, or at least myself.
Yeah, one other fun fact about Harris was he actually just got married this last year, and he actually had his first date with his wife.
Awesome. That concludes round one, group one. Now we're going to go to round one, group two. If you are competing in round one, group two, you can submit your puzzles.
I might have been there too.
Once again, this is round one, group two. This is
looks like the second
ranks 14 to 1 on the psych sheet.
Starting now. Also, a big thank you to Speedcubing Canada and Rubik's, which is Spin Master and WCA for organizing this. This is a really cool event in a beautiful location, actually. This is like kind of spectator seating, and it's very well lit. I know I've been at some competitions in the past that were a little dark, so.
Yep. It's actually great production value for CubeComp.
All right, so group two, here's the fastest solvers in Canada. So we got Bill Wang, who's the current NR holder for average. I don't know what Eric's doing, but
I'm pointing them out.
Oh, Brennan Lin, yes, I believe he has the NR single right now,
yes.
4.14.
Super quick.
And then everyone else here is still good. I think they're all around the sub-8 average mark. So
they're all-stars.
They are all-stars.
They're some of the best. So I think we have a little bit of a break. So we'll keep you company at home. Welcome. Come on in. I think we're going to do the data entry. Or I guess they already...
No, because they still have to go. Yeah, they're just organizing the group.
Oh, this is group two. Group two, that's right. So after group two, we're going to have a little bit of a break to input all the times, figure out who's moving on to the next round.
So some fun facts of people on the screen here. Thompson Clark has been to the most competitions out of anyone here. That's 73 competitions over his 15-year cubing career, if you will.
It's a lot.
Which equates to 4,200 solves, which is a lot of competition.
It's got
solves.
me beat too.
Oh, it's got you. What are you at? 71?
71.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm not anywhere close. 22. That's actually a lot more than I thought.
I haven't competed since 2019.
Wow.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah, I showed up at Eric's house, and I don't think he even solved the cube in a while, but we got him back solving, so.
Yeah, well.
We should do one for the stream.
I'll do
next time
one
it's
for
on
the stream. Yeah, I'll give a live demo while we're waiting on group two. Here we go, Bill Wang coming on screen.
Perfect.
So, country representing Canada, age 24, 99 Canadian national records, and 9 North American continental records in his prime, or again in his whole career, including the fastest in Canada for the average time, which is 5 points. Let's bring that. Pull that up, Jamie.
592 is the average.
592. So definitely keep an eye out for Bill Wang throughout the competition.
I forgot he won World's Blind 4x4.
Yeah, he's been repping Canada for years.
Yeah, I
Years and
remember
years.
when I started, he was kind of coming up, and everyone was a little scared because he had been posting to YouTube and stuff.
I've got a story about Bill Wang.
Okay, perfect.
And he knows this story, so it's not outing him. I used to have for many years, had the Canadian record for doing it blindfolded. And then when Bill was just getting into when Bill was getting into the game, he messaged me or posted on a Canadian forum saying, "I can't wait to learn blindfold so I can take Eric's Canadian record for him." Lo and behold, competition a few months later, blindfold comes up, Bill Wang, Canadian national record. Man of his words.
There he is right there on screen.
There he is.
But yeah, you had a little bit of revenge. You managed to take it back.
I did take it back. So yeah, we went back and forth for a bit, and I think neither of us have it now.
No, I'm trying to remember who has it.
But here we go. So Bill, you'll see on the right next to Jonathan Esperaz in the pink shirt as well. Also two very long-time Canadian competitors. But if you want to see a real fast one, keep your eye on.
Oh yes, it's Elliot.
Oh, Elliot for blind.
That's so fast. 13.2. Wow.
Here we go. Bill with a quick.
RDM PLL 5.6.
Look at that.
Very good. Very good.
5.62.
I want to clap.
He's happy with it.
Yeah. I mean, that's better than our average right there. So if he just gets 4 more of those, perfect.
Then you'll see history.
Jonathan beside the 7.6. These times are already very fast.
Here we go. We got Thompson Clark on deck. Let's see if we'll get a center stage camera pan. There's Thompson on the right of your screen. A lot of competitors like to film their solves. You can see the little tripod in front of him.
The Thompson's color neutral, so he will solve whichever color first he thinks is the easiest, whereas some others might only solve white or yellow.
And here we got Brennan Lynn, 9-time Canadian national record
That was a
holder.
nice move.
Also VPRIM.
I don't think he'll be happy with that.
Probably not too happy with that, but I think good enough to move on.
Yeah.
You average sub-9, most likely. 6.76. Thompson got an 8.1 first solve, which is pretty good for Thompson. I think he has a 7.98 average.
Oh, we actually have results from the first round already inputted. So
Sweet.
1, 2, 3.
Max with an 8.47.
So they got to basically go sub 9 to make it right now, assuming everyone here is faster than the first round. But
Gotcha.
ooh, 5.9.
Another 5 in the first round.
Jeez, I remember when 5s were the world record.
It's for real, yeah. I remember when 9 was the world record. That's many years ago.
There's a great video of Eric getting a 9-second solve back in the day, and one of his friends, Bill, thought it was a world record and was just screaming world record the whole time. It's great.
And what? It wasn't world
It was
record.
not world record. It was like Toronto 2010, I think.
Yeah. No, that was
Or
actually
2009?
2008.
2008?
Or maybe 9. Yeah. A long time back.
It's before I knew you.
Sure.
With an 8.61.
Good stuff, Jeremy.
You will not be dropped because only top that. Yeah.
All right. See, now this is interesting. You see the headphones. There's a lot of nerves involved in solving a Rubik's Cube at lightning speed. So a lot of competitors will bring these kind of sound isolating headphones that you're seeing just to really zone in. And
you're actually not allowed music and stuff like that. So these are only
all you can use. Because last thing you want is to be up there, fingers getting nervous, and you hear the commentary guys at the back of the room.
Yeah, we're just goofballs.
Oh, here we go. Bill Wang again.
And Jonathan. Here we go.
They're going to race. Here we go. Same time.
With a green cross here.
Oh, nice and slow fourth pair. Okay. Slow turning sometimes. Yeah.
Bill's not going to be happy with that. Looks like he didn't quite see, second, third pair during inspection and had a bit of a pause there.
Yeah.
The fastest solves are not only the people who turn the fastest, but also who pause the least. So
Rotate the least.
Yeah.
That's a big thing too. Thompson Clark with the close-up. Bring him back on. Also, shout out to Spin Master. Here we are at the Toronto King Street location, hosting the competition in Spin Master HQ. You see it on the shirt. You see Thompson flying. Let's see what he gets.
Oh, he's turning real well.
This is a good start. J-Perm. Okay,
Still
7,
7.7.
8.
Very good.
This is good, 8.1.
I feel like that could have been a bit quicker. He got the PLL pretty quick, but that was still very good.
Good start for Thompson.
He knew the camera was on him, and he showed up.
I think this is out. Ooh, that's a plus two. Yeah, that's a plus 2. Brennan Lynn on the left, Canadian single record holder. Oh, this is quick.
That was a fast 5.65. That was a record at one point, wasn't it?
I don't
Did
remember.
Felix get that? Or was it 5.66? It was 5.66.
5.66.
Yeah.
7 and 1, 2. This is, I think the second group was the top seeded.
Yeah,
right?
So,
Okay.
yeah, these are all the top 14 seeded coming in here. So
We're expecting
that's why we're seeing a bit faster times. All these people average sub 8, I believe, or at least their PB average is sub 8. I should say.
Right. Best ever. PB. What does PB stand for?
Personal
Kevin?
best.
Yeah. Personal best.
Or peanut butter.
Yeah, that's true. My preferred PB.
6.8. Nice. Very good. These are times I could only ever dream of getting.
And this is where I say 6.8 seconds. It would take me 6.8 years to solve the Rubik's Cube.
That's a standard comment. Yeah.
You'll hear that spoken in
You're
a
not
lot of
solving
comments.
it in a month. You're not solving it in 6 years.
That's it. Oh, another fast solve coming up. RPerm 647. Hey, my best time in a competition.
Oh, 6.47.
6.47. Yeah.
And when did you get that?
2018, 5 years ago maybe. I don't remember. Bill Wang. Let's see. We could see history here. You never know with Bill.
Never know. I remember he used to post a bunch of YouTube world records back in the day.
Oh, he's looking up. He's saying, "What am I doing?" Again, the fastest in Canada by average time.
Oh, that was a fast, very nice 6.2.
Bill's got
He
a.
knows it could have been a bit better with a really nice OLL and PLL there, but
And look at the sun streaming in. It doesn't get any better than that.
it's a beautiful day here in Toronto.
It is. Come on by. If you're near Spin Master HQ, come join us. Why not?
I think you actually had to register guests.
Okay, don't come.
Shoot us a message on Instagram. We'll try and sneak you in, you know?
Not happy with the 6.8. And okay, Brennan with a 6.41.
We're very good.
That'll balance out his 8, I think, that he started with.
Oh, wow. So looking at actually the first 14 people that went, we actually had 3 people break their PR average, or PB average.
No way.
So Max Sun was the fastest of that first round with a 7.91. Omar with a 8.07, and Benjamin Kyle with an 8.25. 4.95.
5. Wow. Could be one of the only 4s we see today. Yeah, we'll clap to that up in the commentary booth.
I guess we're supposed to be a little bit quiet, but I like to clap for sub 5s.
Sure. You gotta show your support.
Now, I actually missed that solve.
This is quick too.
Ooh, 5.4.
Wow.
You must have thought he could go a lot quicker than that, because normally you're not unhappy with a 5.4.
We were just trying to find some live results.
If people are actually looking for the live results, if you go to the worldcubeassociation.org and under the results tab, there's a WCA live, and you'll be able to find this competition, and you'll be able to see the results for 3x3. So they're actually inputting a 9.55. There we go. They're inputting them pretty quickly, actually, as people compete. So you can see the live, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solve instead of them all coming in at the end there. So that 4.95 was actually Arhan. There you go. And that is a PR single for
That was Arhan.
Yeah, very
495, personal best single. Jonathan Esperaz on screen. Some smooth turning. U-perm to finish. 818. What's wrong with that? We'll take that to the bank.
Oh, did it actually show best possible average and worst possible average in WCA Live now?
We're chilling.
Oh my goodness.
Here comes Brennan Lynn with maybe the last solve. Yeah. Best possible average is 725.
No, that's,
or
that's Stanley Wang. You're off by
Oh,
one.
Brennan, Brennan has 2
This is
more.
Brennan's 4 solve. He's got a counting 6.4 right now.
Oh, this is quick. Oh, ref OLL.
Lock up on the OLL and then do a nice U. 6.7. So he's got a 6.4 and a 6.7 counting right now.
This is Ryan Wu with a 6.9. Thompson Clark, there we go. Back at it.
That puts, actually, Brennan has a best possible average of 6.25 right now. Very good. Bill with a 5.55.
5.55. Here goes Thompson again. Let's see how he does. Good start to his average. I think I saw him get a high 8.
Nice OLL. I actually really like that OLL. I don't know what it's called, but
That might hurt a little bit. He's probably looking at like a mid 8 to high 8 average. Also, Thompson Clark, one-time national record holder for the Rubik's clock.
now what is the Rubik's clock?
If you don't know what the Rubik's clock is, you might owe yourself a Google search because
It's hard to explain.
It is hard to explain. It was one of Rubik's brand's old puzzles. It's a clock shape with these knobs on the side, and you have to twist them all to noon. And like they interplay in some way.
Yeah, there's these little like buttons that you click that will turn different
Clocks.
So, yeah, the knobs will turn a different set of clocks based on what knobs are pushed up and down.
And an official WCA event.
Yeah, there are some old events that are no longer official ones, like Magic's and Feet.
I don't think.
I don't think Feet's in it.
But you heard that right, for the viewers at home. There was an official category at these competitions for the fastest you could solve it with your feet.
What happened there? At 21.4. He must have messed up on PLL and just resolved the cube again.
Wait, 21.4. I love that number.
You do like 214. All right, so coming up on our fifth solves here, we have a lot of best possible averages that are still sub 6. So
Multiple?
yeah, Morgan could actually get a 5.8, which would be an R.
Nice OLL. Bit of a PLL lockup. That's okay. We'll get him next time. I think Bill's last solve? Maybe. Center of the screen,
This
Bill.
is Bill's last solve. Best possible average 6.8, worst possible 5.8 and 6.9. So if he gets his best solve here, that would be an R.
Hello, let's go.
So far, the fifth solves haven't looked very fast, so it might not be a great scramble, but we'll see. Ooh. 5.7, that's close. What was his PB? 5.8, that's an R.
Is it? He's shaking his hand. What's he's saying?
Was it +2?
No, I think he's just saying it's not an R.
That is, though.
Is it?
That's an R. Bill. You can't hear me.
I think, yeah, so
I'll mute.
we're doing the calculations of...
Bill, you're good. We got a nod.
You got the nod.
I wasn't sure how my voice would project to the floor there, but that is the national record right there for Canada.
Fastest we've ever seen.
5.88.
5.88.
Counting solves are 6.24, 5.78, and 5.62.
Wow. Look at that, in the first round. So if you're seeing this in the first round, you got to stick around till the finals.
It'll be intense. I think generally finals, people get a little bit more nervous, so you tend to not see records broken, but I mean, here we are in an All-Stars event, which is already a pretty nerve-wracking event.
I was so nervous, I didn't even sign up. Yeah, so...
I was so nervous I never made the cutoff.
I'm so nervous I'm not good enough.
Oh, man.
I think we're almost done. Oh, here, the lights are
Oh,
on.
lights are dimming.
All right, that concludes
here we go.
round 1 of our competition. You all just saw probably the most low-key national record ever from Bill Wang with a 5.88 3x3 average. We are going to take a short break while we put in all the results and prepare for round 2, and we will start round 2 in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Round 2 will be starting in 10 to 15 minutes. I don't know if we'll stay on with you guys or not, but if not, there'll be some music. But yeah, how was that first round for you, Eric?
Well, I was going to say, speaking of not hearing things, I don't know if you guys heard me for the last 10 minutes because my mic was off.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. Yeah, unless they muted it. But let's do a live solve for the camera. So let's do it together, shall we?
Together? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, yeah, so
I'm just
we've
going to
been
hand
around
scramble
them.
this.
Sure.
But normally,
We'll hand
normally everyone up there is getting the same set of scrambles, so everyone has a fair chance to get a lucky solve or the same kind of thing. So we're just scrambling our own cubes because whatever. Looks pretty scrambled to me.
Look, how's that look at home? Nice mix up. Get the little focus there.
This microphone's getting in my way.
Okay, let's
I'll
see
wait for you
how we
to
do.
say you're good.
Can we get the live? Yeah, we get the live time.
Yeah, we don't need to see my time. It won't be very good.
Okay, here.
Ready?
7. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, wait, you guys aren't live, right? We have Bill Wang, national record breaker. This is what the fans want to see.
Just like that. Oh, 9.
Oh, I messed up, but
time.
11, 4. No, we are still live, yeah.
That was the original single,
Actually,
yeah.
Bill, you want to smile for the camera?
Do you want to
Just
get a
try
cameo? And
mute
get
my
in
arm a
here.
little bit. It's right there.
Well, yeah, get in here.
You're on. Yeah, you just. You can't.
You're not on screen.
You're not on screen. There's.
Get in here.
There we go.
That-
Bill
there we
went
go.
5.88.
100 NRs. That's a good one to beat. Here live at the Spin Master HQ. How do you feel? Were you nervous?
No, not really.
Did you realize going last solve you could get it?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty lucky. I think had a couple of edge skips. Like one of the last layers was like F triple sexy.
We'll explain that later.
About that. But yeah, 100 national records. So I can retire happy anytime.
Well, you can always get 101 later in the comp, you know?
I could, but
It's not over yet.
I guess it
but that
counts
means
as the
that'd
same.
be 100, right?
Yeah, it still
So,
counts as the same one. Unless you get a single. That'd be a different one. Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Thompson Clark moving on.
So yeah, all the entries are official, and we have the top 21 going through. So yeah, you needed to get a 9.01 to make second round. That is very fast.
Right in line with the cutoff.
Yeah.
901.
Like at a
Second
normal
round.
competition, it would be a little bit lower than or higher than that. Yeah.
Not
I
bad.
just think they got the video of all the mistakes.
We got most.
We definitely got a lot of them.
Yeah, we got most.
The last one for sure.
You guys are welcome to take a break, eh?
Cool. Whenever.
You don't have to be on camera.
Cool.
Sounds good.
We'll leave you guys for the next 5 minutes or so, but we'll be back for the second round.
Yeah, we gotta hydrate. We gotta prep.
We're starting to organize people, and actually here comes Alyssa right now. So I'll let her take it away.
All right, we are now going to get started with round 2. This will be the top 21 competitors from round 1. If you're wondering how you can find that out, all of our live results are being entered at live.worldcubeassociation.org. So you can go to that link, find this competition, and you can see all the results from this evening being entered live. And with that, we will ask the top 21 from round 1 to submit your cubes, and all 21 competitors will be competing now. Thank you.
Great stuff, Alyssa. So we are kicking off round 2.
Round 2. So this is the top 21. If you go to WCA Live, you'll be able to see everyone who's in there. But yeah, we got Bill Wang coming in with the fastest with a 5.88. And then the two at the very end are Larry and Guan Lin at a 9:01. So very fast times. All around.
Super fast. In fact, probably faster than you'll ever see on a Friday night. So keep watching.
Yeah. We had, it looks like 4 personal bests or personal records in that first round.
Yep.
Bill, for those who didn't see and maybe missed it, got the national record for Canada with a 5.88 average.
Super fast.
And then we also have a few other PRs in there. So Max got one, Omar, Benjamin, and then we also had Larry with a single of 717 and Arhan with a 595.
On screen, we can see the top 24 moving on, but Omar, so fast, they had to put him twice.
Wait, where? Oh, yeah.
So Omar moves on twice. Same with Guanlin.
Interesting. Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to
They
see how
get
that
10
pans out.
solves, you know?
Yeah.
The sun is setting a bit here. Still very bright, though, and nice for the competitors.
Not nearly as bright as these guys and girls. All these fast competitors. We're on the big screen back there, too, eh?
Oh, yeah, look at that.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, we're just still trying to corral all the competitors. You know, trying to wrangle a bunch of people can be tough.
Yeah.
Looks like they're dropping all their cubes off over there at the scrambling station. So down there in the corner, there's a station where I'm assuming delegates are scrambling the cubes.
I thought that was takeout containers.
I thought it was takeout for a second as well.
I thought we're
definitely Rubik's cubes.
gonna be eating good. It's Rubik's
We can
cube.
still get Chinese food later. It's okay.
Yes, heart of downtown Toronto. Lots of great food options. What are you guys having for dinner? Let us know. Let us know in the comments below. Actually, are there comments on the
There
live?
are. No, sadly.
So don't let us
Just
know.
DM Eric Lineback on Instagram.
I won't drop the handle.
Just self-promotion.
Round 2 coming up. Rubik's X Speedcubing
Now,
Canada.
only the top 12 are going to move through here. So this round's a bit more cutthroat than the last. We're going to end up losing 9 people here of the 12 or the 21. So in the first round, top 12 was an 807. So we'll see if that same kind of standard holds true.
807
Yeah,
for top 12.
807 was top
With
12.
a couple PRs.
Yeah.
So some people getting their best time they've ever done in their life.
So I imagine it might be a bit slower than an 807, but yeah, still very, very fast.
I just love watching fast. I love watching the top athletes, you know?
Yeah,
the top
no
of the
one wants
world.
to watch me, so oh gosh.
As he drops the cube. Okay, now we've got the updated list here,
Perfect,
which is the
awesome.
top. I'm seeing
Oh, wait, now we're missing Omar completely.
19.
We've lost Omar totally, and Guan.
Okay, so we're making some adjustments as we move on. But don't touch that dial. We will get the top 20. Is it 20?
21.
Okay, top 21 on screen shortly. And again, after this, we have the top 12, right?
So what other events exist in the WCA? There's obviously 3x3, but is there other methods of solving the 3x3 or other events?
Well, there's the one-handed solve. Do you want a demo?
No, I do not want to.
So a lot of competitors, you got to have a good loose Rubik's Cube for this, but you can turn the cube with one hand using sort of pushing and pulling of your fingers.
Or some people even use the table.
That's true. You can kind of like angle. I don't know how they do that.
The root solvers do that, yeah.
Yeah. So one-handed is really common. Blindfolded.
FMC.
Fewest moves.
So you're given an hour to try and solve the cube in the least amount of moves possible.
That's right.
You get a piece of paper, a couple different cubes, and you can kind of write and make notes. And then multi-blind is another crazy one.
We love
where people
multi-blind.
have up to an hour to basically memorize a bunch of cubes, close your eyes, and solve them all. Which sounds very, very hard. I've managed to do 4 before, and the record is like 60 or something
It's
ridiculous.
insane.
Anyway, enough about us. On to the
Why
second
we're
round.
here.
Watch fast cubers.
I think that was Stanley on the right that started us off with a 7.48. And a 7.3.
PLL. Yeah, he's
And a
little
shake of
upset.
the head.
He was on PLL at mid-4, and that was an H perm. So yeah, he's a little upset with that, but still a great time.
Should have been quicker, potentially. Not to
Here we
us.
have our fastest single from the opening round here on the left. He had a 4.95. Yeah, he's wearing the Can Cube shirt and has the headphones on. Some fun facts about him. He likes to play tennis. He's ambidextrous, and he is a second-degree black belt. Wow.
Don't want to mess with Arhan.
No. Ooh, bit of a lockup on the OLL PLL. Yeah, he's not happy with that.
Also, Arhan, fun fact, the third fastest cuber born in 2009.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
2009.
Yeah.
You were cubing before that.
I had started. I was 2 years into it, and then Arhan said, I'm coming for you.
Yeah. That's Jeremy, I believe, with an 803. He might be our youngest one, actually.
Jonathan Esperaz up next.
Yeah, Jeremy is at least tied with our youngest competitor here at 13.
Nice slow and steady, John. Okay. J Perm. Nearly.
That looks good. That looks good. 801. So see how that top side was a little bit turned, but it wasn't too much off the line.
Safe. Oh, here we go.
We have our number 1 seed coming in from the first round, Bill Wang on the right.
He's ready. Look at the smile.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's
it's
feeling
a
it.
beautiful close-up.
Bill's competed so much. Do you think he gets nervous?
I think he still does. You know, you even see it with like the pros at Worlds recently. I feel like they also get a little bit nervous.
Yeah. You get the sweaty palms.
Yeah.
Shaky
Eminem is just singing. You know.
Oh, this is quick. ZBLL.
It's good. ZBLL. Oh.
67.
627, still very good. Now, what is a ZBLL? You haven't said that before.
You haven't said ZBLL yet, or maybe once. ZBLL requires memorizing hundreds of unique algorithms just to be able to pull one out of a hat within, a quarter second of recognizing it.
Yeah, so instead of the regular OLL plus PLL, which would be 2 different kind of steps, you recognize it all at once and do one.
Crazy.
Now, I believe you do have to have the cross solved on top, but yeah.
You do. That's true. But always great to see in competition. You see that slight extra pause to be like,
Then
wait,
just
this is
stand.
one of those 300 that I memorized, and then to be able to execute it quickly.
That's a nice U-perm right there from Ryan. One of my favorite last layer, Alex, the U-perm U2.
Yeah, Ryan Wu. He's got it in his name.
Sure.
Well, okay. Brennan with the warm-up cube.
Yeah, so keeping the fingers loose. That is the current Canadian NR single holder with a 414.
Super quick.
That'll be tough to beat. I'll be very excited if it happens, though.
Good start. He's flying. HOLL.
5.56. Oh, 5.6, sorry. Wow. That is, I think, the fastest first solve so far.
Max on the right. He looks pleased with his 9.76.
9.76. So yeah, Brennan with the fastest solve in the first set of solves there. With I think it was a 5.56. And then the slowest was a 16.29. So something must have gone wrong with Max's Max Sun's solve.
But that's okay, right? Because
You get to drop the slowest.
You drop your slowest
Now the
solve.
pressure's on, though.
here comes Roan, repping the Cubing Out Loud Canada shirt. Really cool beanie, too.
Very good. Ooh, man, look at these fancy S moves.
Bit of a lockup on the OLO.
8.62.
But shout outs to the beanie. Shout outs to the beanie. Is this Stanley on the left again?
I think so, yes. What was that?
Another
I saw an
S.
E-slice or something going on.
Yeah.
there. 9.6 and 8.1. They're both laughing it off. I think they would have preferred a slightly faster solve there.
And that's what we love about these all-star Cubing
Yeah.
competitions. It's just a friendly environment, you know? There's no hostility, you know? We're all doing the same thing, trying to have
It's
a good
also
time.
a bit crazy that people can get upset with 8.1. Like, that's so fast.
That's true, too. That's true.
Upset's maybe the wrong word, but, disappointed. They know they can go faster.
Oh, yeah. Thompson Clark.
All right, who's zooming out here? Thompson, recording for himself, even though we've got these beautiful production-grade cameras.
Yeah, Thompson getting the dynamic cam, you love to see it.
Can we actually get a film of his GoPro filming him.
Looks like orange cross. Nope, I lied.
That's yellow.
Yellow cross.
And that's F12 done. Ooh, not the greatest OLL and a G? Or was that an R? I actually don't know which one that was. 818.
Consistent though. He's low eights.
8.5 from Jonathan. Times are trickling in here for the second solves. No one has really gotten a great second solve yet. Our fastest is 7.95 from Jeriel.
Yeah, what happened to the 4s of round 1?
I know, or even the 5s. Maybe people are getting a bit more nervous.
Well, let's bite our
Here
tongue.
comes Bill Wang.
Hold your breath,
Joe,
Chad.
can you beat the 786 that was just put down?
Let's call it, Kevin. What are we thinking for Bill?
I'm thinking a 589.
I'm gonna go with like a 602.
602.
What do you think at home? In between, outside, 589 and 602. Those are
That's
the
a
best.
nice white cross. Ooh. 616.
Okay.
That's in
Closest
between
without
us.
going over. You said 5.
Yeah.
I said 602.
Yes, you were closest. Oh, 602.
602.
Okay. I thought you said 62. My bad.
Quick
Nice
J from-
619 from Brennan.
Also, something we should probably mention again, if this is your first time watching a cubing competition, a question that we get asked a lot is how do you ensure fairness between all the competitors solved? So you bring your cube up, you submit your cube to the judges or whoever's mixing it up, and they apply the same unique scramble or mix to everyone's cube. So everyone gets the same starting point, but they might not solve it the same way, depending on the method you use, depending on what you see first. So it's a question that comes up a lot is how do you know? You know, there is some luck involved, but everyone gets the same starting point to ensure it's a fair game.
And even though these people are competing right now, the others that are in the waiting area aren't allowed to kind of watch and look at them. They're kind of off to the corner. Because if you watch someone, you'd be able to get a bit of an advantage knowing that, hey, maybe they did this certain color cross and got a really good solve.
Exactly.
Sometimes at world champs that can leak when let's say Mats Valk's out there and he gets a really good solve and there's a loud cheer. Blue-green's probably pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. But it could also work against you. You know,
Because then you could try looking for it, but maybe you just don't see the same thing, right?
Yep. Or just get nervous knowing that it's a good mix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can only imagine when Felix broke the world record and got 4.73. Mats still had to go, and it was a green cross.
And he knows what's up.
Yeah, but he did a slightly different cross. He didn't see the F12 plus 3 that Felix saw. Only saw F12 plus 3.
Shout outs to Felix.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Mats.
For the boys.
For the boys. Rowan on deck here with, a bit of a mess up on OLL maybe.
10.444. Cool time, though. Triple fours.
Cool time, cool beanie. Still.
Cool beanie. Still a cool beanie.
Yeah, these are going in quick.
But yeah, these times are not as fast as round 1, I don't think. I don't have round 1 open, but haven't really seen a 5 yet, so. Oh, look at that. Smooth OLL PLL for a 7.8. Still not happy. I'll take these times. If no one wants them, put my name down, I'll take them.
There we go. Well, speaking of, let's name the time for Thompson. I'm going with a 7.98.
I think it's going to be an 8.25.
All right, let's see. Quick. I think
does he know the COL for this or something?
He's trying to remember it. He's trying to
Or
remember.
maybe he knows the one look. Oh gosh, I don't know what that was, but I'm sure he looks.
He's looking up at the.
No one predicted the 16.18.
Brennan turning quick over here.
Well, Thompson, that will be forever immortalized on.
Oh, that's a DNF.
That's a DNF.
You see how that's off by 2 turns? Can't do that.
That is not a solved cube, Eric.
You cannot do that. You got to match all the colors.
All the colors.
You can't leave any.
That's unfortunate. I mean, luckily, his other solves, I don't think that's supposed to count. They input it as a 664, but that's actually a DNF. So if you're looking at WCA Live, that's definitely wrong right now. But he still has a 627 and a 619, so he's got some good solves.
Already went in?
Yeah, now it's a DNF. There it goes.
Wow, that is super quick.
Yeah, I think they're not using paper or something, and they must just be watching and inputting them.
Yeah.
We kind of showed up late to the party, so we barely know what's going on here. But 666, there we go.
Yep. 805. Oh, +2.
Oh,
or is that
plus-
DNF?
That's a +2. It's just one turn.
I'm out. I forget.
Yeah, so you get a little peace sign to the delegate there.
+2. See, this round's a lot. And the times aren't as quick, but
It's going by quick, yeah. I think there's a bit of nerves here,
And I think that's par for the course.
Thompson is still sitting on the edge, even with that 16.
Because I think this is the round that gets you into the finals, and that's usually when people start to get nervous, right?
Bit of a lockup there from Jonathan, but 7.2 is still good. Nothing. That's a good self that'll get you to the finals, I think.
Yep.
I think you really see the nerves coming on these PLLs and the AUS after, which is the adjustment of the U layer at the end, or U face, I guess.
A lot of +2s from that. And you know how I learned to calm the nerves?
How did you learn to do that, Eric?
Harris Chan, competing here today, at my second competition, I caught him decompressing, eating bananas.
Oh,
because a lot of potassium
helps.
Yeah, and just keeps the body calm.
5.3 from Bill.
Surprisingly, no bananas.
No one here has bananas. I was about to say, yeah. I'm surprised they didn't supply bananas. No one knew. Harris didn't tell everyone about the strat. Is he eating bananas? Was he?
Spoiled. Oh, 10.5 by Gomi himself.
Yeah, we got, and then an 806 over there. Still fast solving, but I think the nerves are getting to people.
Let's see what we have on. Oh, here we are. Hello, exposed. We're pulling up the fun facts to keep you guys entertained between solves. Max, there's more than one Max here today.
There is more than one Max, correct, Eric?
Correct. Max Sun, there we go. 33rd in Canada for 3x3. Not bad.
Very good.
Could not cube in Canada Cup 2023.
We don't know why though.
We'll have to pull Max up for a post-game interview. I think we still have a couple more. Jonathan Esperaz. Nope. Psych.
Oh, he wanted to go, but wrong person. All right. Hey, where did Arhan go? I thought he was about to go up. We have Rowan on the right at the beanie.
Love the shot.
Yeah, that's a good one. He was actually the 3x3 with feet champion for a long time until that got removed as an event.
Yeah. Crazy. Solving the Rubik's Cube with your feet?
He apparently has 3 max outs in NES Tetris, which I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming it's very impressive.
That's true. Rowan is a big Tetris fiend, yeah.
He's also been to every province in Canada, which I cannot say I have been to. I have not been to Manitoba. Have you been to every province in Canada?
Ooh, another +2. Sponsored by Bubbly. Well, I haven't. I've only been to maybe 4?
Really?
Another +2. Everyone's getting the nerves, yeah.
There comes Jonathan. Ooh, that looks
+2, John. Nice. Finish strong.
Finish strong. John's actually the founder of Speedcubing Canada.
Big shout outs.
Who is an organizer, sponsor, affiliated with this event. One of his favorite accomplishments is actually beating Bill Wang in 3x3 round 2 at Oakville Limited Winter. Not even the finals, just beat him.
And that says something.
Oh, he actually just tied and then beat him on a single.
Oh, wow.
So, the most barely beat you can beat him by. But yeah, he's actually very good at one hand, Jonathan. I believe he actually held the NAR for 3x3.
Yeah, he was up there.
Yeah.
Yep. Thompson Clark.
And what kind of times do people do one-handed solves with? If people are doing two-handed solves this fast?
Well, you'd think it would be simple math, right? You lose a hand and you double the time?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think it's even faster.
It's a little bit faster than that on average. I don't know what it would be, but I'm guessing maybe 1.8, 1.7 or something instead of... so yeah, people are solving... Oh, the world record's in the 8s for average. I think that's Patrick Plante still.
Crazy.
Yeah, I still remember when I believe it was Antoine got the Canadian NR at 8 something.
Yeah, Antoine
and that was
really
a big
fast.
jump at the time.
Yep.
Yeah. Shout out to Antoine.
Shout outs.
Hopefully you're watching from where's he in Japan now?
Or China? I don't know.
I think yeah, he's over there somewhere. 916 from Jeremy.
Is that another +2? Wow. So
Jeremy is indeed the youngest. He even put that in his interesting facts. So there you go. He also used to live in Singapore for 3 years, which was very interesting.
I'm actually really curious to see. I guess we can't see how many +2s were logged, but It seems like every competitor.
Yeah, we can't see on Speedcubing Live. I wish they actually showed you that it was a +2. That'd have been cool. But yeah, there's been a lot. Oh, good solve.
Good solve. Good
7.3.
finish. Bill Wang, here we go. What's it going to be? G-perm.
6.56.
Bill's going to be tough to take down in the finals.
Yeah, so we're finishing up most of the fourth solves so far. Bill's currently sitting in fourth. Morgan right now is sitting in first with a best possible average of 6.12. Worst possible of 6.95. Brennan in second with the best of 6.16. Worst of DNF. Let's really hope there's no DNF. That would be bad. He's already DNF'd once, so you can't do it again, or else you can only drop one solve. You can't drop two.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay, Ryan.
Good solve from Ryan there. So there's still lots of people who can be in the sixes for this. We're not going to see NR broken again this round, though.
Not this round. No shot.
Unless there's a single. But yeah, average is definitely not going down.
Max has a very smooth turning style there.
If you could watch the video and video there.
Oh no, Rowan. Oh.
Great reaction.
We've all been there. 808's still not a bad time though. Probably was hoping for faster.
Where is he actually? Oh, 9.15 average for Rowan. So currently sitting in first because no one else has one, but I don't think that's going to hold up very long. We're starting to get the final solves as people come in here. Look at them just,
look at
the
that
relief.
sigh of relief.
Sweet, sweet relief. I don't know if he was scared for a +2 or what there, but that's
That
an
was,
8.11 average for Arhan.
It was a Z-perm, I believe.
Yeah.
I do the same thing every time you see that pop up.
Yeah, you're just spamming middle moves and U moves.
It's
and
a doozy.
it's very easy to actually DNF it and just, get the
Completely.
middles off, yeah.
Uh-oh. Hold on, I gotta open it. Yeah. Hey, shoutouts to Felix in the chat.
He's been very fast.
Shoutouts to Felix, viewing from afar. Felix, of course, one of the greatest of all time Rubik's Cube solvers.
9 in the morning over in Australia.
Yeah, starting the day. Saturday
Starting
morning.
the day with the little Rubik's Cube with Lineback and Kevin. There you go.
Little Canadian viewing party. Bill with a soon, anti-soon.
Oh, 6.3. Very nice, Bill. That might put him up into first. Oh, in second. Morgan, actually, with a 6.12. Very good average from Morgan.
Yeah, Thompson Clark. So, fun fact as well about Thompson. Now that we're in round 2, he is the oldest cuber left in the competition. So, yeah, definitely a bit more of a younger audience here.
The kids just keep getting faster and faster.
It's hard to keep up. It's so hard to keep up.
I mean, I don't know if you watched the Worlds a few weekends ago, or maybe that was last weekend, but there was 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, all competing in the finals.
Yep. It's incredible.
I mentioned Felix not even making it in the second round. There's Jeremy.
T-perm.
7.6. That's pretty good. Now,
All right,
will that
Jeremy.
be enough is the question.
Brandon has some crazy TPS here. How do you... Wow.
We still have half the people's solves to go through, so it'll be interesting to see how this shapes out. Thompson ends up with a 8.64 average.
I think Max is a
He
little
doesn't like to
confused.
scramble, yeah, no. Is this even a Rubik's Cube, or is this a pyramids?
It's like, what am I looking at?
I didn't think that. That wasn't the fastest cross I've ever seen. I think he's salvaging it a little bit, but yeah, he doesn't.
We get the smile. We get the fist
Oh,
pump.
great. Yeah, there you go.
Great
for the
sport.
camera.
You know, like they say, you win some and you lose some.
Yeah, but you always try and have fun with it.
Yeah. Twist, turn, learn, baby.
Twist, turn, learn.
Twist, turn, learn, and a little fist bump to send them home.
Wonder if we'll see some zeroing today.
I didn't remember what that means.
Wasn't that just Felix? Like, they just called him zeroing for some reason when he would do
Is
weird
that special
things.
method?
Yeah, like there's a couple solves where he just like didn't do a last layer and did like a corner comm or something weird.
Zeroing.
Yeah.
Shout outs to the cameraman on the right, doing great production value.
Probably trying to get us on camera there. There
we
we
are.
go. Hey, how's it going?
Way at the top. There we are. Oh, here we are. It's a bit closer of a view.
We almost wore the exact same shirt. That would have been really funny. We should have done that. It's not the same
Could've
shirt,
been.
different shirts, similar color. Yeah. Thompson does not make finals.
No.
We have a soft spot for
way.
Thompson. He's the one who recruited us to do this.
Wow, and he just missed it by a few.
Well, there's still a few solves coming through. So actually, depends what Stanley and Ben do here. Ryan with a nice 6.6.
Again, these are 28 of the fastest in the country, so it's hard to calm the nerves.
I would call them the All-Stars.
I'd say they're pretty all-star-like as well.
This is Stanley, right? Yeah, Stanley and Ben left, so we're watching Stanley here. He also doesn't like to scramble very much, it looks like. Morgan got a 5 on this, though.
Sounds like a,
I don't know what
that's a
color
quick
Morgan did.
F12.
Ooh, that was good.
G-perm.
Oh, that was a
Nice finish.
I've never seen that Jeeper before. I'm not advanced enough for that. But
Yeah, looks good. Little thumbs up to the camera.
Yeah,
Probably
Ben
the-
is
the family.
not having a great time over there. He's just resolving the cube again, it looks like. He might be going for slowest solve in second round.
There
With
it
a
is.
19.39. And that puts him out of going to the finals. So, unfortunate. Our finals are going to have Morgan, Bill, Brennan, Ryan, Berno, Matthew, Jeriel, Arhan, Stanley.
All right,
Jonathan,
that
Jeremy,
concludes
and Larry.
round
And now
2.
over to Alyssa.
Once again, we're going to take a short break as we put in the results, and then we are going to get ready for our final round. The top 12 will make the final round, and we're going to do that in a head-to-head format. right, if you're a finalist, can you please come over here? If you're a finalist, come to the competitor waiting area. All right, we are now ready for our final round. A couple notes about our final round before we get started. This will be in a head-to-head format, so you will see two competitors come out at a time, starting with the 12th and 11th seed from the second round. They will each sit at one of these stations and they will do their solves back and forth until each one of them has completed their 5 solves. Of course, we ask that you remain quiet throughout their solving. Please silence your phones as a reminder, and once again, no flash photography. We're looking forward to a great head-to-head 3x3 finals. Our first two competitors in 3x3 finals today are Jeriel James Thomas and Max Zhang. Jeriel is coming to us from here in the GTA. He is formerly top 100 in the world for 3x3 single and average. He is currently ranked 7th in Canada for 3x3 cube average and 5th in Canada for 3x3 single. Max Zhang is a 4-time Asian continental record holder for 6x6 and 7x7 cube, as well as a 6-time Chinese national record holder for 5x5 and 6x6 cube. Let's give them a hand.
Are back. We are underway with the finals. We're gonna speak a little bit more quiet, just so the competitors can focus.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure how loud our voice projects, but I'm hoping. I mean, Bill Lang didn't really hear us when I was yelling at him, but
I think we're okay.
still be a bit quiet. I think
So-
no one can hear us right now if I'm talking like this.
So in case you missed if you couldn't hear the announcement, we're doing the top 12 final competitors head to head. We're starting at the 12th seed and 11th seed, who we have up right now, and we're gonna work our way down to the top 2.
Max is on our left and Jeriel's on our right, in the red shirt. Although currently being slightly blocked by this cameraman.
And again, in case you're just joining us for the finals, the way this works is each competitor gets 5 solves. They'd get rid of your fastest and your slowest time, and you're ranked based on your average of the middle 3. So you're okay. You're allowed to mess up, and you're allowed a lucky solve. Let's see what this one is.
Nice 6.4.
Gerald with a 6.45 to start, commanding, kicking
I
out.
thought there might be clapping, but there wasn't. I started clapping.
We clap for everyone.
Yeah, clap for everyone.
And up next we have Max with his first solve of the finals.
Jeriel will be very happy with the 6.45. You know, our averages coming into this, like a 6.4 was top 3, so. Oh, perfect. There we go. There's the close-up you all wanted.
Look at this. Max
That's
studying the
fingerprints
cube.
on his screen right there. Should probably clean that. Oh, great first 2 pairs. Or maybe first pair.
Wow, interesting U-perm there.
Wide moves in
Wide perm, or wide moves in the U-perm. Okay, back to Jeriel. We're just going back and forth here.
Good.
5 solves for everybody.
This is the view. This is some high quality.
We love a high quality, high production value
Yeah.
event. Really fast start.
He's loving his headphones right now. Very
Wow.
nice.
Jeriel, I'll clap.
Let's start the claps going.
Nice.
Not that he can hear us because he has headphones on.
6.35.
He'll be very happy with that. Those are 2 great first solves.
Yeah, Jeriel's PB average 6.59.
Okay, so even though he's ranked 12th going into this in the competition, overall he was ranked 5th coming into the competition, I believe, right?
Yes. Oh, you can see a bit of shake on the hands.
Is that a block for yellow on yellow-blue? Yellow-blue-orange is a block. Yep, yellow cross. Ooh, that looked like a...
Oh, yeah, the corner
That's some
comb.
Felix zeroing right there.
7.36. All
Very
right,
nice.
Max. Again, this is the final round, so this is, for all the marbles,
Yeah.
as you might say,
Actually done.
for all the cubes, the proverbial marbles. I don't know. Back to Jeriel for his 3rd solve. Another fun fact about Jeriel, scored in the 75th percentile on the Euclid math contest conducted at
I was going to
Waterloo.
say, do you know what the Euclid is?
Yep, I think I did it.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah.
Jeriel also loves Sudoku. Really nice.
Puzzles, really. Ooh, bit of a lockup.
Oh, and a +2.
No, 9.6.
You hate to see it in the finals when it really counts.
Yeah. Oh, well. Hopefully that would have been his slowest anyway. No
Sure,
matter.
sure. Still got 2 more.
These banana candies in front of us are real good. Didn't think I was going to say I was going to put on weight at the keeping competition, but these candies are...
So Max up with his 3rd solve on deck. Fun fact about Max provided, loves listening to music.
Yeah. He's also the former Asian record holder for 6x6 and 7x7.
Big cube champ.
Big cube champ. These are smaller cubes.
I see a block there.
Yeah, there's also a red-green pair. Oh, you went
Oh,
right into
this
that.
looks good. J-perm. Nice. Let's go,
Nice.
Max.
I was
Let's
gonna say
go.
you didn't do the LCP there, but he got a J-perm, so
We got about 3 people in the venue clapping.
2 of them are up here. So and that's good to note, though. Third solve, that was a good way cross. You know, keep that in mind. That is quite the camera rig.
Yep. Love the close-ups, though.
Do you think
What
he's
happened to
sponsored
this
by
cube?
these?
Well, let's take a look.
Oh my goodness! Look at that cube. It just blew up. Come on, Jerry. Not the smoothest.
Oh, another.
know.
Is it the second
Another
plus 2?
+2.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you hate to see
No,
it. So that one's.
That's now accounting 9-6.
That's accounting time. Yeah.
Accounting 9-6 and accounting 6-4.
So you're allowed 1 freebie. If you mess up, it'll get scrapped. But 2 plus 2s for Gerald is a rough way to start finals. Could redeem it. Best possible average, still a 7.48.
Yeah, probably won't make the podium, but still a respectable time.
Here we go, Max with the warm-up
Max gets
cube.
another 6 here. He can actually have a pretty good average. What's Max's average coming into this?
PB. 791.
791.
Yeah, so Max actually having a great start relative to his personal best.
Oh, J Prim, go. Yeah, 7.8.
Which let's see the worst possible.
7.34.
So Max,
so max
that's
PB average.
Max PB average in the finals when it counts.
Wow.
That's the best he's ever done.
Wow. And he could crush it with it.
Definitely
with that
deserves the
solve.
fist bump.
Yeah.
Jeriel trying to redeem solve number 5 here after 2 plus 2s.
Let's just go for NR,
Go for the single. I see a cross piece on the
I was
top.
gonna say, he did like a, I don't know what that's called, but free flop or whatever, free flop.
10.92.
Wow. He's gonna be disappointed after 6-4, 6-3.
6.463 is a strong start, but
9, 11, 10 is not a strong finish. Not what you want to see.
yeah. It's tough. I mean, we're on the big stage. You're competing with the best in the country, and it's dead silent in this room. I don't know if you guys can hear that at home, but dead silent. A lot of pressure because this is where it
almost
counts.
awkward talking right now. Like, look at this. Yeah, everyone is on nerves. You can barely hear the cube turning over there.
Yep. Everyone's holding their breath.
All right, Max, let's get a good solve here. We know you're already going to get a PR average, but see if we can really break the average.
That's a good spot to be in. Nothing to lose. You've
Yeah.
already got your best time.
Yeah.
You got one more to improve it.
I don't think he was thinking he was going to podium anyway, so, a PB or PR is
It's pretty nice.
even better. Oh, nice. Wow. Great solve. That's a PB
That
right
kicks
there.
the 8 out. Wow.
757.
Wow, that's a big improvement too. So, wow. Max improved his PB by 0.31 or 3.4.
That's
Thanks,
hard.
Jeriel and Max. Our next matchup in the 10th seed is Larry Shee. Larry is ranked 31st in Canada for 3x3 cube average. And in our 9th seed is Jonathan Esperez.
All right.
John is a one-time North American continental record holder for 3x3 one-handed single. He's ranked 18th in Canada for 3x3 cube average and 12th for 3x3 single.
All
All
here
right,
we go.
Jonathan.
You might have actually noticed on stream there they were kind of walking out. And so for finals, they actually don't have them off to the side. They have them hidden away in a room so that they can't see the solves from
That's
the previous
right.
competitors because everyone is getting the same scrambles.
Yep. We don't want any unfair advantage of the competitors watching others go first to take notes. And while we're waiting for the cubes here, we got to drop the fun fact about Larry on the right. Larry loves bananas, self-reported, and did not know that the Windows recycling bin had a function. He thought it was just decor on your desktop.
Just a little recycling bin,
Yeah. So
Now, do you think the bananas are to calm the nerves?
Probably.
The Harris chant he knew?
gotta be.
Yeah.
That's the seasoned tip. Larry's best time going into the competition.
Sarah Strong right there, one of the delegates.
Larry has an 8.14 PB, so any time below 8.1, you gotta love.
Ooh, not happy with his cross.
Yeah, tough start. But it's okay. We got 4 more. And that could be the worst.
Could be.
Could also be the best.
Could also be the best. Fingers crossed it's not.
And who do we have on our left here, Kevin?
This is Jonathan. He's been around for a while. He was around when I was competing, so that says something. He was very, very good at one hand, but also equally, good at regular two-handed solving here. He was a bit surprised to make the finals, I think, talking to him after, but 906 for him. He's a recent U of T engineering science graduate, so congratulations to him. And apparently he cooks a good steak. So
Cooks a good steak, an espresso taster.
not a maker, just a taster.
Yeah. It's like an influencer versus a consumer. I'm just a consumer. But enough about me. We got Larry back on deck with solve number 2.
Not look like a good start. .5.
Commanding finish.
Yeah,
Not
that's
too bad.
good.
Again, Larry's PB 8.1 average, so sort of in line with the usual time for Larry.
Yeah, I don't know what the kind of variance is on those averages either. Like maybe he's consistently a low 8 or not, but good solve.
Wow, Jonathan has a 7.39. He got quick.
When did that happen?
Jonathan PB. Now he's really thinking about this one. Look at that head bob.
Does he not want to do white? Because everyone else, he does yellow.
Starting with the yellow side.
Orient some edges there in F12.
Flying through that PLL.
A lot of moves and less efficiency, I think, on that solve.
Yep, there's the banana from Larry. There's the banana.
It's on his shirt.
He said
He wasn't lying to us.
He said he likes bananas.
Now, did Harris tell you if you had to consume bananas
Yes.
or just have them on your body
Rep them?
in picture form?
I think an hour beforehand, let the potassium kick in.
I see.
This could be Larry's power move.
Endurance athletes have salt tablets, but cubers eat bananas.
We need the bananas. Let's see if the banana pays off.
An E? That's
Quick E-perm.
Yeah.
That was a quick finish.
I don't like E-perms.
But see how steady that was with the potassium, the banana support? So that was solve number 3 for Larry.
Mhm. Counting 8-5.
And we're right back over to Jonathan.
Man, it is tense in here.
Yeah. I see a block.
He doesn't like it. You looked at yellow? Oh, or white? Oh, we're going back. I was going to say, I see a pair right there. When in doubt, go to white,
Ooh,
he just
Raphael
asked me for
G-perm.
that.
And a
Oh,
plus 2. And a plus 2.
Unfortunate.
Reminder for those at home, when you see the competitors put the peace sign up, they're not celebrating. It fortunately means they got a penalty. 2 seconds added to the time for Jonathan. That's a 11.3.
We're on our last candy up here. It's very sad. That was a great F2L. Bit of a locky OLL PLL, but still 7.9. That's good.
That was still a fast finish.
Faster than PB average.
How did I get that?
See Jonathan putting the headphones away. Not allowed while solving. I feel like his first 3 solves has put him out of the podium, but hopefully he can still just, wrap up the average with 2 good solves. A bit locky. Into a Y. 8.5.
8.5. Okay. Here we are at the top left of your screen. Shoutouts. Final solve for Max.
Best possible
Or sorry,
average.
Larry.
Best possible average of 8.3. Worst is 9.02.
Pretty big spread. But might not be enough to clinch the top 3. Good OLL. Another Z-perm. Okay.
Yeah. 8.5.
Pretty consistent. for Larry.
9.01. Oh, no, sorry. 8.51. That's a respectable average for him, for sure. I'm sure he's unhappy with the 10 to start, but
not too far off his best.
And myself.
Jonathan aiming for a best average of 8.77 if he gets his best time
A lot of
here.
keep rotations in this one.
A lot of Z perms.
Yeah, a lot of
In this
Z-perms. They did scramble for Z-perms, I heard.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right.
Let's give them one more round of applause.
So our podium is currently Max, Larry, Jonathan.
All right, our next pairing, our
Almost there,
7th and
but
8th
never
seeds. In our 8th seed is Stanley Wang. Stanley was this year's 3x3 one-handed Canadian national champion and is ranked 7th in Canada for a 3x3 cube average. And in our 7th seed is Arhan Serene. He's ranked 11th in Canada for 3x3 cube average and is the former Canadian national record holder for 2x2 cube.
I did not know he was that good at 2x2.
Yeah.
I did if I would have read the notes, but I didn't. So
Yeah. Arhan again being the only competitor today to get a 4.
yeah, 4.95 in the first round for his personal record. What was his personal record coming into this competition? Actually,
That's a great question.
I asked you without actually
5.29.
5.29. So a pretty good jump.
Yeah, beat it by quite a bit.
0.3, almost.
You,
Oh
you-
my! Look at that TPS.
crazy turning speed.
TPS turns per second.
Big acronym guy.
Why speak many words and few good?
Stanley with his first solve here. Quick turning. Quick open.
7.95.
7.95. And Stanley typically gets, Stanley's record is 6.6 average.
Yeah, it's
so
a ways off of that.
yeah, understandably not as happy with a high 7.
Yeah, he's coming in ranked 6th, 7th, 6th. 6th.
Yeah. Arhan being the 8th seed here, about to do his first solve.
And we're talking about PR averages coming into the competition, not the second round placements.
White looks good there, actually.
Chose
Did-
not to do it.
did yellow.
This is why Eric's not competing, I guess.
This is it. Okay.
7.5.
Mid 7.
So Jeriel's still the fastest solve in his first scramble at 6.45. I can't remember what he did, but I think he's a white-yellow solver, so. It'll be very interesting to see once color neutral people come out here if they choose different colors on some of these scrambles.
This is the thing.
This is the one with the very big orange-blue
Oh, yeah, I see it.
yellow block, yeah.
That looks
Which
tempting.
most people have been doing yellow on, I think. I haven't seen the rest of this scramble really very well to know. Looks like he was doing it. Yep, there's your X-Cross.
Oh, nice. Final
Might
pair.
have been a free pair.
T-perm. Nice finish.
6.7.
So far, the
That got a much
fastest.
bigger clap than the early 6s.
We're
We're in the
two
clapping
for
mood now, Eric.
Yeah, the night's getting started.
But also coming
It's
to
also coming to a close soon. Arhan, what do you got for the live stream?
Does he do yellow as well here? Looks like he's almost doing blindfold. He's memorizing.
Looks like he's going for blue, like the blue X-Cross.
Oh, maybe. You are correct.
Oh, I see that pair. Oh, kind of a rough.
Good OLL PLL combo, but not executed as the way he would like to there.
Windows 7.
That OLL is actually one of the ones that's a lot easier to predict the PLL because it's only a 3-corner or 3-edge com.
I know some of those words.
Man.
Okay, this
Yeah,
is
so that big block being on blue or yellow really lends itself well to color neutral solvers. They can pick either of those two. And that cube is bouncing all over the place.
still good though. We get the thumbs up from the judge.
9.36. Not what Stanley wanted to see, but
Stanley's best.
a little bit of pauses there, but a 7, a 4, 7.
Pretty good despite the pause, to be honest.
That's, I think, where people tend to lose the time when they get nervous is the pausing. The solving becomes a little bit less fluid.
This is the thing. I love one of the ways I can kind of gauge the finals is when they put their hands on the timer.
If you see it shaking a little bit.
Watch for the thumb twitch. If you see the thumbs that are kind of just hanging off to the sides.
I do remember watching some Felix videos and like world record solves where it gets a little twitchy.
Yeah,
Shout out to Felix.
You can really tell how they're feeling. 798. Okay. I mean, it's in a silent room with all eyes on you. It's hard to keep calm.
I think I would want headphones. I would want headphones.
Yeah, because
I couldn't do
you're
it.
competing in a sport that requires such precise turning. If you get the shakes at all, you're in for a rough time.
You make a mistake, you know everyone else's eyes on you.
Yeah. Oh, V-perm.
Ooh, 6.5. Very
Solid.
nice.
Solid. Arhan with
Arhan came moving the lead here with a 719.
a comfortable mid-7 potential average.
Both these competitors actually with best possible averages that would put them into first.
True. 7.56. So if Stanley beats a 6.75 right now, he will be locked in as first so far in the finals. But does Stanley know that? Probably not. 6.75.
5.7.
Some slow turning, slow and steady. And a E-perm.
Won't beat a 6.
Okay. So doesn't clinch first seed, but second at the moment.
806 average. That probably won't be enough. As these are these slower solvers, the fastest ones will be coming out towards the end. So I think we're going to have to see a 6 for this podium, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Bill and Brennan. Quick DPS run.
Nice pull-out skip on that solve right there. There's the smile.
So there's the first smile of the finals.
Yeah.
You love to
And
see.
there you go. That's the best possible average, 719.
719.
That could stay on the podium,
Yeah,
depending on what
totally.
happens.
Yeah. We're halfway through at this point, so.
Awesome. Let's give them both a hand.
Great stuff. All right, we're going to call up our next two competitors.
Now, Arhan only had a 701 PB average before this.
Our next matchup is our 5th and 6th seed, and our 6th seed is Matthew Lee, a one-time Canadian national record holder for Mega Minx, and he is ranked 12th in Canada for 3x3 cube.
All right, that's Matthew Lee on deck.
In our 5th seed is Berno Lee Chat Kwan. He is a 32-time Hong Kong national record holder and is the current national record holder for both 3x3 average and single for Hong Kong.
All right, Berno. With a smile and wave to the camera. You love to see it.
Oh, Hong Kong national. I didn't hear what she said. I heard pong pong. I thought it was like ping pong or something.
National champ.
Yeah, but no, Hong Kong record holder. Okay.
All right, and again, we're expecting to see these times get faster and faster because we're going from the 12th seed down to the 1st seed. So we might see some more 6s.
I hope so. I love seeing 6s and 5s. Fast solving, it's crazy. These are times I never thought I'd see years ago. Look at that. There's some one-handed turning for you right there.
I want to see the crowd pop off, you know?
Yeah.
Come on, Matthew. Throw down like a 5.5.
His shirt says cubing out loud, but this is cubing very quiet. J Perm 733. I think he knows it could have been a bit better, but
Yep.
still the second fastest time on the first scramble.
Over to Berno, who has let us know that he can cook for himself.
Congratulations.
We
that
have a
is-
list. We have a list of compiled fun facts that the competitors provided, and Berno's a cook.
Ooh, that was quite the A-perm. I don't do an A-perm that way.
But let me tell you, 721 Berno be cooking.
Yeah,
He's cooking with a 721 to
I
start.
believe team owner Philip Lewicki called that the Zoomer A-perm, where instead of doing the 9-move regular comm, it's like a RDU comm thing.
Oh, classic.
Yeah,
Big Zoomer vibe.
yeah. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Do that.
Okay, Matthew Lee on deck, solve number 2.
Looks pretty good. Mid-7.
Mid-7, consistent, but still above Matthew's 703 best average.
These two competitors pretty tight right now at times. Oh, this is the block on yellow.
Oh, that looked good.
You did white though.
Seemed like an extra pair in there.
I did a little bit.
687, okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Getting some applause from the crowd. Yep. There we are. There's the crowd.
There they are. Yeah, interesting. I wonder if he only does white or if he just thought it was better than yellow there. I think we've seen a lot of people do yellow. Or I have a very bad memory. It's also possible.
Oh, there's the A. Tough finish. Yep.
Consistent though. 7-3, 7-4, 7-8.
Yeah. And consistent head shakes.
Consistent handshakes.
But still like a super like viable average for the finals.
Looks like we're looking at white again here.
Quick.
Been good.
Quick apron.
There's the Zoomer apron.
Was it apron? Yeah.
I think it was, yeah.
706 for burnout.
Jinx. These, I think, have been the most consistent first 3 solves from any competitor so far in the finals. They're, they're all within 0.6 or so of each other.
Yeah, really good point. Yep. No crazy lucky fast solves or none too slow yet.
Safe to say they're going to be counting a low 7 right now. So hopefully we get 2 more good solves. Like a good cross to first pair transition. Oh,
yeah,
that looks like his
62.
brain wanted to move faster than his hands
Then the
could.
hands could keep up.
Yeah,
Story of my life.
He saw that J perm like in OLL and was ready to execute that and just nailed it with a 6.62. He could move into first with another really good solve.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Ooh, here we go. Nice.
6.35. Very good. Even with the slight pause there.
Yeah,
last
so
there.
they're like just back and forth on these solves.
I'm wondering if he knew like a couple ways to do that OLL and was kind of trying to figure out because he got into
How to get
Z
the
perm.
skip.
Yeah, and so maybe
Yeah.
he knew there was a potential skip if you did it slightly different,
But ain't nobody got time to pause like that.
no, still
You
gets a 6.35. Just spam the Z perm. Pray. Z perm. Sorry, we're Canadian.
Well, Z perm, yeah.
Yeah.
Nationally correct.
Oh, the crowd's tense.
Live reaction. Oh, and a +2. You hate
That
to
is
see
not
it.
what you wanted to see.
So that'll be a 959.
Which puts his worst possible average, is his actual average at a 7.56, which is
Still
currently in second, but
second
will be
place.
third once Burno solves, since his worst is 7.05. So Burno will be moving into the lead regardless here. The question is by how much.
Yeah, true. Burno guaranteed the first rank at the moment.
Eric is making a fist in his hand, but I don't know why.
I'm tense. I'm tense for Burno. Oh, big finish. That looked like an OLL skip, potentially.
Oh, I don't know what happened there.
So 835, Burno's slowest time, but
Yeah.
still moves into first place
7.05.
with a 705. Second place, trailing behind with 7.
All right, let's give them a round of applause.
All right, Kevin. Top 4, baby.
We are down to our last 2 matchups. In our 4th seed today is Ryan Wu. Ryan is a one-time Canadian national record holder for 6x6 cube. He is ranked first in Canada for sum of ranks, which is a measure of well-roundedness across all 17 WCA events.
All right, Ryan. There we go. There we go.
Got a nail
And
the back
in
of
our 3rd seed is Brennan Lynn. Brennan is a 9-time Canadian national record holder, including the current 2x2 national record average, 3x3 national record single, and former 3x3 national record average. He is also the current, this year's Canadian champion for 3x3 cube.
And of course, us in the commentary booth providing you the fun facts that we're not hearing live on the floor. Brennan also cannot smell skunk spray.
Really?
Apparently.
I wish that was a skill I had.
It's a superpower.
Oh, I mean, it could also be bad because you could be sprayed and not know it, and then walk into a house and really drop the bomb on there. You know.
That would be rough.
So
No skunks in this venue. But
can't ask Brennan; he wouldn't know.
Ryan Wu, Ryan on our left here, about to go first. Also, just ran past Ryan on the way to the bathroom, and I told him good luck. So let's see if it pays off.
So if he does well, it's all on you, or because of you.
Let's see if he's feeling relaxed enough to get a good time.
So far, I think our best solve on this first scramble was a 6.45 still. Only 1.6.
A white cross. Couple lockups, it's okay. And then our perm. Not happy with the start, but that's okay.
I feel like that was a good finish, but a really mediocre start to the solve, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, quite a number of lockups. Brennan, though, who's out on deck here,
He's fast, Eric.
super fast.
Some might say he is the fastest single in Canada.
Yeah, standing Canadian champion.
Those people
right?
would be correct.
Look at that warm-up turns per second. He's flying on the colors.
TPS.
Yeah, he is just flying.
Sponsored by Canada Dry. He's Canadian.
I'm predicting like a 6-1-2 to start us off. What do you think?
He's not doing white, which is different than a lot of people.
Oh,
What did you?
6-1-2. That's pretty close.
There we go. That was
Really good
There was
start.
some M moves in that.
U-perm. It was a U-perm.
At the start in the cross.
Oh, was it? I
Yeah.
missed it.
I thought. I guess we could go to the stream and check.
Now, Ryan with his back against the wall here because it started with a 9. So if you get one more solve that's kind of slow, it's going to count toward your average. So let's see if Ryan can hold steady.
This was the cell that has the good yellow block, and he did the yellow. Still not happy.
794, okay.
It's yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that? Some advanced techniques we don't know about.
I just went and rewatched Brendan's first solve, and I have no idea what was going on after all there.
Look at the speed. Look at the speed live into your living room.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
It reminds
my
me of watching Jaden McNeil's video on FMC where I just had no idea what he was talking about.
Oh, he sees something.
Oh, yeah, he likes that yellow cross too. Or is he gonna do blue? I think he's gonna do yellow.
Shape.
T.
Okay.
707.
707.
I think that was a T per Merrick.
Not terrible. Oh, it was T.
I think.
Not terrible, but not something Brendan's too happy with. Back to Ryan.
Brendan still has some good solves, but he'll want to improve a bit with Bill and Morgan coming up behind. You might have just seen that on the screen, but there is an emergency vehicle outside.
Ooh, you hate to see it. There's quite a bit of lockup on the F2L there.
That's going to make it really hard for Ryan to podium. That's a counting 9 at least.
Yeah, that counts towards his average.
I don't even think it's possible unless you get like running 4s.
Yeah. Look at that speed. I love Brennan's warm-up cube. It's just like, what's he doing?
Is he scrambling it or is he doing Alex? I couldn't tell you.
So a lot of
Watch it just end up solved.
a lot of competitors will just bring a separate cube up when they're competing so that, you know, the hands can stay warm. You can see that they have to wait for the next cube to be dropped off. So this isn't an official, he's just getting warm, getting in the zone.
Now, do you think he's going to solve it or is he going to just spam Alex?
Alex.
This is just Alex.
He's just going full speed.
I really hope he gets that Alg in the solve. He'll know how to do it real good.
I see another block there too, the red-green.
Yeah.
But maybe not the best cross. Oh, he put it in.
Oh, yeah. He inserted it right away. Very efficient F2L.
Crazy
699.
OLL speed.
Yeah. Efficient F2L a bit pausy, but yeah, saved by low move count there, I think. That's a counting 6.9 for Brennan. The first counting, oh no, not the first counting 6. We had a counting 6 from Gerald. I forgot about that. All right, Ryan, I know your average is probably done, but let's see if we can get a good solve here. There's a nice red-blue block there.
I saw that.
Not block, but pair.
Harper. Oh. 746 for Ryan. Best possible average is an 8.15.
he's overturning
And
it a
lowest
bit.
possible average is an 8.96. So not nearly in the realm of Ryan's usual times, but we'll see how he can finish.
Oh. Let me get some more Alex in here real quick. At least these look like PLLs or things that I actually know what's going on.
What's the regulation? Do you have to start within a certain
I
time?
actually have no idea. Can we get a rule check? Felix, if you know, if you could just chat, Eric.
Oh, yeah.
That was nice. Into a T. 609. With counting low 6.
With the head shake.
With the head shake. Can you
Brennan.
imagine getting a 609 and shaking your head, Eric?
No, I couldn't. My best is a 647
In comp.
in comp.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know Brennan's sitting there calculating what he needs.
He already knows his
in the last
BPA
song.
is at 637. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Ryan, final solve.
This looks better than the other ones.
yeah.
Oh,
Deeper.
he was on PLL at 6.
Great finish for Ryan.
656. He'll be happy with that one. The last solve, that is. All right, so Brendan's having a 6 average. The question is it going to be a low 6 or a high 6?
I'll take both.
That's a G perm right there.
Yep.
Now, interestingly, Brennan does not have any headphones on, which we've seen a lot of competitors have.
Yeah.
And he's now being told something.
You're saying
And
put
he
some
agrees
headphones on.
with it a little bit. Yeah. It might be that they're out of bananas. I'm not sure.
We love the bananas. I'm still transfixed by this.
Right? It looks like random movements, but I don't think it is.
The camera can't even keep up.
Yeah.
He's flying. He's cooking.
60 FPS is not enough.
Nope.
Yeah, I've seen a 5 on this solve from Arhan. Remember that? Although I don't know if he did white or yellow.
Great OLL.
There we go. Very nice. 638.
Wow. Comfortable lead for Brennan.
Brennan is going to do one more solve to replace his second solve because he got the same scramble twice. So he's got one more.
Which is his worst solve.
Wow.
He gets to replace the 707. So that must have been what they were talking about.
Got it.
Now, I don't know if Brennan noticed or if someone else noticed, like on camera. I'm assuming Brennan must have spoken up, but then they double checked after with the footage.
Yeah.
Wow.
So sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So in case you missed that announcement, Brennan got the same scrambled cube twice. So they're giving him an extra solve, which, as Kevin said, replaces his slowest time.
That being said, his second slowest is a 699, which isn't much better. So if he does get better, it's only going to marginally improve the average.
But now he's looking at all sixes.
Yeah, possibly all 6s here. Yeah, there's not a ton of pressure, I think, because it was the worst solve. So if he gets a really bad solve, it's the exact same average as he had before. And if he gets a bit better, it just gets bumped up a little bit. Sarah said something there, but I'm not sure what it was. Scrambling's a tough job, Eric. It's stressful.
No
I
kidding.
remember, like, back in the day, there was misscrambles all over the place. Certain
Yeah.
famous OH average or OH singles that were misscrambles, but then counted.
Gotta make sure everyone gets the same mix, and you don't get the same mix twice.
Yes. I've had that happen to me once in competition, and I also got a slower solve on it.
Yeah, it's
So I
happened.
felt like trying to do something different, you know?
Oh, right out the gate, flying. Ooh. ZBLO?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, +2.
Hey, there's my boy Eric over there. What a bat. I thought I saw a circle.
All right, let's give them one more round of
So
applause.
still, let's we got two more competitors, but Brennan
Oh, it's not actually a 6.
Comfortable lead, 6.15.
No, because that's going to be an 8.3. Yeah, 6.38.
Oh, 6.38. Gotcha. Still comfortable lead by over half a second.
Our final matchup today in our second seed is Morgan Ye. He is ranked 4th in Canada for 3x3 cube average.
All right, Morgan, our final 2 competitors of the night.
And our first seed is Bill Wang. Bill has held 99 Canadian national records and 9 North American continental records, including the current Canadian national record for 3x3 cube average. He's a 1-time world champion and an 18-time Canadian champion.
Talk about accolades. Yeah, I don't know if you heard that, but she said 99-time Canadian 3x3 record holder. Assuming Morgan doesn't beat that right now, it will become 100.
Yeah. Oh, true. It's not official yet.
Right, it's only
Yeah.
official once the comp's over. Because if he breaks it again, or if Morgan breaks it and he doesn't actually get it.
Yeah. In case you missed the first round, Bill on the right broke the
My
Canadian
mistake.
record.
Morgan is in our first seed and Bill is in our second
5.88
seed.
average.
All right, we missed something, but the audience has bought in.
Maybe they sat on the wrong side because,
Bad luck or
or
something.
like Bill wasn't actually first coming into the round.
Oh, I see.
I think that's maybe what it was.
It's like, get out of
So,
here.
so yeah, Morgan gets to solve second. Maybe it was something along with that, but I didn't hear it. We're just speculating at this point.
Bill's up first.
We've only seen 1-5, I think, this whole time. So it's open, but maybe the scrambles just aren't there today.
Bill always looks so composed. Like slow and
I
steady.
love his turning style.
Yeah, he's. Oh, Jay Prim. Easy.
6.2. That was a very relaxed 6.2.
And we're over to.
I was going to say not the fastest first solve because I thought the 604 from Brennan was the fastest, but that's now being recorded as solve too. So I don't know which was actually the right scramble or anything, but. Yeah, so these two are the first and third ranked here in Canada. So
Morgan's ready to fly.
look at him go. Bit of a pause in that OLO. Not a great PLO, but still a 6.7.
How do you do it?
Jeez, man.
How do you get a 6-second call?
I thought that wasn't going so hot. And
Max,
look at the
Max
time.
is a fan of that.
Yeah.
Also, true story about Bill on the right. He's an avid chess player. He's only been playing for 3 years, ranked 2100.
Oh my goodness.
chess.com.
Do you know if that's Blitz or
Might be Blitz or Rapid, I don't know. But big chess guy.
interesting? He would crush me then. I don't doubt that though. Bill's a smart guy.
He's got such smooth turning.
6.8. That's good, but he actually, 6.38 is the average to beat right now. So a 6.8 is actually
You gotta go
not what
faster.
you need. Yeah.
Gotta go faster. And of course, he doesn't know that, right? He doesn't know.
That's a good point, actually. I guess maybe they don't know what.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly some in the audience could just throw their hands up, but I don't know if they actually know. Yeah.
So again, these
There's that second scramble with the yellow block again.
these finalists are waiting in a room. They don't get to watch the finals until they're called up. So they don't know how fast everyone else has been.
Japer.
Quick.
Wow. Ignores the yellow block. 6.18.
Quick.
Oh, the race is on.
This is going to be tight. It's
Yeah,
going to be a close.
I think it's a Brennan, Morgan, Bill podium, but the question will be the ordering.
Ooh. Oh, he skipped it. He skipped it.
7.7. Slow hesitation in the last pair was him skipping OLL, but
Not worth it.
didn't do it very smoothly. I think he would have done the exact same OLL in the same way, but yeah. He's looking at the ceiling now for answers.
Deep breath. Deep breath from Morgan. You got to calm down. You got to relax. The shaking fingers. started quick. Okay, solve number 4 for Bill Wang on deck.
I think Bill's going to need back-to-back sub-6s here to take first.
That's a tough, tall order. Oh, look at all those edges. Oh, Z below.
Oh, come on. Oh, still a sub-6,
Wow.
but that should have been a low 5.
Yeah, I love the audience
Oh.
gallery. We have like the 4.
Yeah, you can see Brennan there.
Yeah.
Well, that puts him in contention with the best possible of 6-3-4. So
Yeah, true. I think it's all the finalists that
just
are now
like
watching with bated anticipation.
I feel like he was on ZBL there like 3.
Yeah, it was crazy fast. Ooh, skip it.
My goodness.
Wow, this is super close.
Okay, so everyone can podium first here. Morgan with the best possible average of 6.26 and Bill with 6.34.
Yeah.
So this is our podium now because their worsts are still second and third.
Bill needs below a 5.87 in order to take first.
I think even
Or that's
like a 5.9.
Or that's Morgan, sorry. Yeah. 5.88 is the time to beat.
He doesn't get it. 7.6.
Puts Bill into second place. Guaranteed second, but potentially third depending on Morgan's last solve.
Guaranteed
Or
second.
actually, sorry,
potential third.
guaranteed third.
You mean guaranteed
Guaranteed
third?
third. So no matter how Morgan does in this last solve,
Bill's on the podium.
he'll get second. But Morgan could win the
Oh,
competition.
actually, Bill is guaranteed third. Morgan's worst possible
Yeah.
is 6.5, yeah.
No, Morgan could win the competition right here. Final solve of the competition.
I think he just needs a 6, like a low 6, because he's got some buffer.
It all comes down to this.
He needed a
that's
6.2. He needed a 6.2, and unfortunately got an 8.8. So that's going to make Brennan our victor here at the.
Awesome. Let's give all of our finalists one last round of applause.
Congrats to all the finalists.
We're just going to do a quick setup for an award ceremony, so we'll be back with you in just a minute.
There is an award ceremony, but we can also just say who won, I guess. But
Maybe we won't spoil it?
Yeah,
maybe.
maybe.
We kind of already
we
spoiled it.
already spoiled it, and if you go online, you will get it spoiled for yourself. But
I also think the winner themselves knows.
yes, they're very
Judging
aware.
by, yeah.
All the times being public in math will make that possible for you. So we have Brennan winning with a 6.38, Morgan with a 6.54 average, and then Bill rounding at the podium with a 6.92. So all sub 7, like we said, but a bit higher than we might have expected based on the first round.
And crazy that it was a toss-up for all three up until their very last solve.
Yeah.
They all could have done it.
And actually, none of their last solves were. Brennan's last solve was good, but yeah, Morgan and Bill's were not good.
Not good.
In relative terms. Obviously, still
True.
good.
No, true. Shout out to Max getting his PR in the finals.
7.57. Very impressive.
Yep. And
And who was the fastest solve in the finals?
oh,
Morgan. Oh, no, it was Arhan. 5.84.
fastest in the competition, fastest in the finals.
There you
right?
go. I think he just gets the win then. You know, maybe we should change the rules.
I think we need a special prize for fastest single.
You get high fives from the commentators. We'll give you that.
Oh yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah.
We'll present the awards.
All the competitors up there chatting.
So in case you missed the announcement, we're just waiting on some data entry, a little bit of a buffer before we do the award ceremony, where we get to crown the winners officially and get to say who the top All-Stars of Canada are on this Friday, August 25th.
I hope this happens again. This is a great event format. Also relatively quick. You know, sometimes cube comps can last the entire day, and it was nice to just have this in a single night.
Agreed.
Really just 6 to 8:30, so 2.5 hours of actual competition. Obviously some before and after setup, but Yeah, you still have your Friday night ahead of you. You know.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go see some friends that I haven't seen in a while in Toronto, and then there's actually a 70.3 Worlds for triathlon in Finland tomorrow, but tonight at midnight. So I might tune into that. It'll be a late night.
It'll be a late night. Don't miss it. For those at home, if you want some more action after Speedcubing All Stars,
And you're in a triathlon, there you go. I have no idea where it will be streamed, but I'm sure you can Google it. There are 2 Canadians competing. It's the women's tonight.
okay, it'll be a late night.
Yeah. What about yourself, Eric?
Yeah, I think I've got a late night ahead. Celebrate with the victors, of course. Maybe have some celebratory events, drinks. You know, it's a big night here in Toronto on King Street, and again, big shout out to Rubik's Speedcubing Canada. Twist, turn, learn, baby. You see it on screen. If you're inspired by the events here, check it out on Rubik's YouTube channel. You can learn how to solve the cube. And also special shout out to Spin Master for hosting the competition here.
And super special shout out to Thompson Clark for inviting Eric and I to commentate this. This has been a blast.
Big shout outs to Thompson Clark.
First time for me, but I hope I did Kevin Hayes proud with the Kevin name, you know.
What if we're muted?
We could be muted right now. We do not know if we are live or not. Oh, we are. Okay, we got a thumbs up.
All right, nice.
So yeah, maybe next. I guess we just need an earpiece into the stream for the following time. But
Yeah.
you know, yeah, this went really well. This is a great production and some fast solving, which is always good to see. And we got to see a sub 5
We saw some
and an NR. Like,
Yeah.
what more can you ask for from a comp?
Yeah, saw a lot of records. Personal
Would I have
records.
liked a world record? Sure, of
course.
But NR,
Of course.
I guess I'll all be satisfied. So thank you, Bill.
It still makes for some Friday evening entertainment. And we have the giant cubes coming up for the award ceremony.
Yeah, those don't look turnable though, so I don't think you can solve them.
No.
There's that famous video of Max and Felix solving that really large
Oh, yeah.
cube back from like,
I remember.
I don't know, 2015 or something. Yeah.
Yep. No, these
They're
are just
trying to be real efficient because also, do you notice the Rubik's Cube being solved on the stream very quickly?
Yes.
I almost wonder if it's that 6-move scramble that Anthony
It looks
Brooks
like it. It looks like
made
it.
famous. Well, you should do one for the stream. Do you remember how?
Yeah. Yeah. Or no, I already mixed it up. Yeah, of course. It's that. Yeah, okay. We could do a little magic show up in the commentary booth. I'll do it, yeah, behind the mug of wonder. That'll work.
I don't know if you're going to cut to us though.
Well, we got awards coming up in under a minute, it looks like.
All right, we're going to jump off just for a minute here until the awards ceremony kicks in, but we'll join you for the awards.
here with you? Stand here with you?
Up to you, yeah.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. On behalf of Rubik's Cube and Spin Master, I want to thank everyone for engaging with us in this first of its kind event. Thank you to all the organizers, competitors, production crew. That was an amazing show that we put together, and competitors and guests. And so with that, let's find out our winners. And so in third place, I'd like to congratulate Rubik's very own Bill Wang with an average of 6.92 seconds.
That's Thompson Clark right up there. What a guy.
What a guy. Shout outs to Thompson. Shout outs to Bill, third place.
In second place
Got his backpack ready to go.
is Morgan Ye with an average of 6.54 seconds.
That's a cool mosaic over there made out of Rubik's Cubes.
Yeah, check that out. Good stuff.
And
Morgan.
in first place with an average of
Defending his
6.38
Canadian
seconds,
title.
winner of the Rubik's Speedcubing Canada All-Stars 2023 is Brennan Lin.
All right, Brennan. Let's go. That is a backpack.
All right, Brennan, holding it down.
Yeah, defending the title. Bill may have the NR average, but he's winning the comps.
These are three of Canada's best all-star cubers. You'll never see a competition this fast. Oh, maybe.
I mean,
give it
Worlds.
some time. Yeah. In Canada.
I was gonna say Worlds is in Seattle not next year, but in 2 years. It'll be a bit easier for Canadians to get to that one than it was South Korea.
A little bit easier.
Bill didn't even go to Worlds since last time. I'm guessing it was a bit too far and expensive to travel, kind of thing.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone.
didn't
On
want
behalf
to.
of Speedcubing
Like,
Canada,
also
we want to
fly
say
over it.
thanks for coming out today. Thanks for watching us on the live stream. We've got a competition all day tomorrow in Ajax, so if you're around and want to come check it out, feel free. And we've got a fall full of competitions, so we're really excited to continue bringing Speedcubing competitions to Southern Ontario this fall. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great evening.
All right.
And there's the crowd shot. Holding it down.
Look at that production.
Great production value. We'd like, up here in the commentary booth, we'd like to take a moment to shout out the 107 viewers that we have.
Still watching.
Quick announcement
Still
for
watching.
those in the building.
We got some more announcements.
Our exit has changed. It's not the way that you came in. Please go all the
this
way
is just
down the hall
leaving the
and
venue.
turn left.
But yeah,
all
leave
the
the
way
venue.
down the hall and turn
Good
left.
information.
Thank you all for sticking around, checking out the Rubik's X Speedcubing Canada All-Stars.